Oh, hello. What a lovely day at my Ometepe volcanic garden, as you can see, in my bungalow. $25 bills a night. Beach bungalow. Let me show you the place. This is my first stop at the island of Ometepe. This place is magical, if I haven't said that already. Here's the first problem though of the place. The main road just over there. Let's have a look. When you buy $25 bills, you obviously you will get like plenty of pros over here, and then you can get a couple cons. So here's my gate to the casa. Check it out, there's the main road. Here's Vulcan Conception, the guys doing the work. Here's Madeira's volcano. You can see a bunch of animals over here. That's pretty cool. Here's my papaya tree. Here's my gate. But the road, that's the biggest problem of the place. Because obviously people ride on the road. But the island of Ometepe, this place might be the chillest place I have ever been. There's not much going on over here. We are on island time right now. And I gotta say, I absolutely love it. And that means the road, it's not that busy. Not even on the weekdays. Like today, is it Tuesday or Monday morning today? At night, nobody drives there at night, so it doesn't trouble me when I'm sleeping, because you can hear the vehicles when I'm sleeping there. You can hear it, but there's nobody driving it when I'm sleeping. In the morning, maybe a couple, but I am already up at the sunrise, so no big problems. But that's the biggest problem with the lights. That might be the biggest one. You got the street lights over there, and they shine a little bit to the cabin, which is obviously not good for your sleep, for your melatonin production. You gotta have it absolutely pitch dark, no light when it's night time. When it's sleepy time, no light, all the light off. So you get little tiny bit, but it's not big problem. Those are probably the only problems I have with this place. So very minor. Here's my banana garden. Here's my entrance to the bungalow. Here's some type of cactus. It might be pitaya, the dragon fruit. I had some very cheap dragon fruits here. They're like 5 times cheaper than the ones I had in Costa Rica. So yeah, Nicaragua, this place kind of cheap. Actually really cheap. Here we got some berries that you probably should not eat. We got more bananas. Here's my sunbathing spot. Some other kind of berries that I do not dare to try. Maybe they are eatable. Here's my office. Also one other problem with the office is there's no plug-in for my electricity. So I always have to go charge up my laptop there. But that's no big deal. You shouldn't be on the computer anyways. Also, that brings to my next point before we check out the bungalow. There's no 5G over here. None of that 5G bullshit in Nicaragua, Ometepe. None of that shit. The internet connection is weak, which means the boners, which means my energy is big. Strong. 5G weak, you strong. Get that into your brain. One of the biggest health lessons everybody needs to learn. 5G, no 5G. Your energy, your charge, your health, your well-being up big time. Like it's supposed to be. Anyway, look at this. Awesome work by the Walter. He's the guy, the man who owns the place. Very down to earth. Also, actually I have another problem. My sleep has probably been the worst it has been in all of this trip, in 2 nights I've been here. I don't know, is it the freaking volcanic magnetic energy from the 2 volcanoes, or is it this thing freaking radiating my ass? And I'm obviously not gonna take my refrigerator off during the night and ruining all my food. But it might be the cause because it's so close to the bed. All the other shit you can take off. You got fan, you got freaking volcanic spring water. And if you know what volcanic spring water is like, if you know, you know. Volcanic spring water, deuterium depleted. Just like the water where I'm from, the best water in the world, in Finland. I gotta say, this one is not as good as the Finnish water. You probably cannot get as good water that is in Finland in the tropics. That's the only minus of the tropics. Here's my humble bathroom. You got everything you need. Everything you need. But it's pretty good. It's still good drinkable water with the volcanic spring water. So that's nice. That's nice. But this is not all. This is only the beginning. The bungalow, very nice. Come on, dude. Let's check out the garden. Here's more of the garden. Very beautiful. Here's lime trees. The limes, absolutely beautiful here. There's more bananas. And check this one out. We got guanabana. You might not see the fruits, but it's a guanabana, soursop. Hello, that's my host. There's a small guanabana. Very good. I actually got the taste guanabana here first time. I didn't film it because it was just when I was eating my breakfast, and the lady who also owns the place, he was just like, take some guanabana, because I knew the tree. And man, guanabana might be my favorite fruit. It's like 11 out of 10 fruit. It's like the mix between pineapple, banana, and maybe like very sweet apple. It's amazing. Here's Walter's job. Okay, a little bit privacy for the host. Here's their place. Here's their pig and chickens. You can actually buy a lot of chicken eggs from these guys, and they're like 10 cents for the most organic chickens ever. Chicken eggs. Look at those guys. Everybody has animals over here. Everybody. And here we come to the beach. It's pretty windy right now. It's actually crazy windy. Holy fuck. It's Lake Nicaragua. Volcanic lake. The waves are massive right now, holy fuck. Look at that place. One of my favorite things about the lake is the volcanic black sand. It's even finer than the regular sand, for example, I had with the Costa Rican Pacific Ocean beaches. So it feels like almost like ash on your leg. It feels so good. But look at this wave. It's the 19th biggest lake on this earth as we know it. Holy fuck. And it might look like it's cold, but it's actually very warm. It's very warm lake. Here's Vulcane Madeiras. Holy fuck. It's almost bigger waves than in the ocean. Look at that bad boy. The sun rises over here. So if there's no clouds, you get one of the best sunrises you can ever imagine. So, volcanic lake, volcano, another volcano over there. It's pretty nice, huh? And the fireflies in the night time, that's one of my favorite things about Ometepe. When the sun starts to set, the fireflies come to play and you can just see these magical little glimpses of light, and it's pretty cool. Oh man, that's pretty freaking chill. Pretty cool. Highly recommend.